We're a great place for kids to come when they have free time. They can build relationships with their peers, but they also build relationships with adults who will care about them and help guide them and lead them.
Being deployed and sitting in bed wondering what my kids are doing after school is not a worry I generally had to have while deployed, because I knew they were at the Boys and Girls Club. I knew they were safe. I knew they were being cared for. I knew their best interest was always and their safety was always the highest priority.
I've lived in a lot of different places, and my kids have been involved in different programs. Honestly, this club has met the needs of the community in such a special way that I haven't seen in other places. It's very inclusive and very in tune with the economic needs of the community.
It teaches fundamental values because there's a multitude of ages that go here. The younger learn to value the older, and the older learn to value the younger. And that's just not really taught in public schools, and a lot of times not at home. You bridge the gap and help to provide those things in the education of a young person that aren't always there.
I was really young when I came here. I think I was like 6 or 7, and it really taught me how to make friends and not be shy. I think that experience was definitely one that I used to grow my personality and my character.
The Boys and Girls Club has always been connected to this community in a deep and meaningful way. And now more than ever, when communities are being split apart, it's important that we continue to become that fabric in this community, keep this community together.
The club is a place for kids to come after school and during vacations, a place for them to be themselves, a place for a kid to be a kid. They make friends, they build relationships with other adults who care about them, and we give them a great platform to really achieve academic success, build their character and leadership skills, and learn to have healthy lifestyles.
The College Bound program was founded about 4 years ago. It was put in place for kids who really have the dream but are maybe economically disadvantaged, and we help them with the steps to reach their college dream, become a competitive college candidate, and also figure out a major and possibly a career.
A big part of College Bound is that, everyone that's in here is so close. I mean, it's just a big family in the room. You show up. If you want to do homework right away, you do homework. If you want to hang out, you hang out with your friends. Mrs. Buddy, she'll do workshops with the kids. She really drills in the financial aid aspect of it and getting scholarships. She will fight tooth and nail to get all of these kids all the money they can get.
We help make sure they have the skills to survive in college, which guarantees they'll stick with school. Speaking of Bianca Medina, there's an individual who has the most loving family, but has faced obstacles.
I grew up in a very large family. My parents had 12 kids, and we were all raised in the same one-bedroom apartment. Being raised by two immigrant parents, growing up was hard, but we got each other through it. We never really connected with each other, and I didn't see that until my older brother Octavio got admitted to UCLA. I remember just being so young and just seeing him open the letter with our older brother next to him, them both hugging and sharing tears of joy. And I just remember wanting that. It just set a base to what I want for my future.
She's a kid you meet, and she didn't reveal her struggle in the initial. She had just struggled a little bit with her emotions. And because of that, life became more difficult. She felt, maybe I just need to leave the club, leave my college dream.
I started feeling like I wanted to be alone all the time.
I had mentioned, if you're ever feeling this way, you have people that know you and love you and believe in you, and you need to go to those people.
So I made the decision to leave, but Robert, our new teen director, didn't let me.
Bianca walked in just not having a good day, and she came up and said she didn't want to be here anymore. She didn't want to be in school anymore. She was going to leave, and she had a job lined up at Jack in the Box, and she walked out of the room, and I followed her out, and I said, nope, come over here and talk to me.
We spent 3 hours talking about the magic that I felt here at the club.
I knew that she belonged here, she needs to stay here, and I was going to do whatever it took. So I went and talked to Terry about it.
She was this close to quitting school and start her life as an adult, and we just really did not want to let that happen. So we just realized we need to give her that much more love, and we wrapped our arms around her.
And so I went back to Bianca. I said, okay, you're going to start working here a couple days a week just to keep you at the club.
It reminded me that the club accepted me whether I was getting straight A's and I was on top of the world, or if I was lost. They loved me and they cared for me and supported me. And Robert, he was another person that wasn't gonna let me throw my potential away. Even though he didn't know me for very long, he made sure that he knew that I knew that how special I was.
Since then, it's been way more of a friendship. She's helped me because I've learned things from her from that situation on how to tackle issues when people need help. Now she's a coworker. She really became like a leader with the younger members.
Bianca has a home in my heart. She was telling me how much she loves kids and that if she hadn't been through what she has, she doesn't think she would have enjoyed her job and her school as much as she does now. She crossed over and did the right thing, and she's been so happy she did.
I don't think I would have gotten out of my mental rut if it wasn't for the Boys and Girls Club. The mentors here came to save the day and made sure that I knew that I was gonna do amazing things with my life. We finally came to a conclusion that I will start at Saddleback and transfer into a four-year university in order to get my teaching credentials and become a kindergarten teacher.
We are able to help students, help them to dream, help them to imagine a major. That's a big thank you to the donors. We could never do it without you. It's not just what we give this way, it's what we give in our hearts.
To us, all the money we get goes to something huge and a huge impact on all these kids. Without it, we wouldn't have a club and we wouldn't be able to be where we are.
Thank you to our donors. Your impact in this community is tremendous. We encourage you to keep it up, and we thank you.
Thank you to all of the community that believes in the children and believed in me. The people here are my support system. It's my home. I couldn't imagine where I would be without it. I don't think I would be this close to my dream without it. Those very admittedly loud little kids have such great futures ahead of them, and the Boys and Girls Club will be the base for those futures. So thank you for making it possible.
some fun activities here.
One of my other favorite things at the club is every single summer they do like a barbecue and city lunch.
I like being virtually here because I get to see a lot of my friends and some of my favorite staffs. Probably the food and probably the games room. Like the staff helps you out with your homework or whatever you need to be helped on, and you just have to raise your hand and they'll be sprinting coming right at you to help. I like that I get to learn with my friends, and I like that I get to play on the playground, kind of like a normal school day but online. It's fun to be here at the club and get to see our friends in person.
My favorite thing in the Boys and Girls Club is that I have an opportunity to come to here when like most people can't, and they can actually like give me stuff when my parents are working. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Terry Hughes, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of the South Coast area here in San Clemente, California. I want to thank you for taking the time to join us tonight for our first ever virtual gala. Is this cool or what? We've got 100 people at the outlets. We've got people at Larry and Carlina's house, Kitty Schmidt's house, and Carla and Bill's. Awesome. We wish we could be together celebrating our club right now in one spot, but we've got to adapt. It means so much that you're adapting with us. Our members also got creative to put together a music video for you. Let's watch. Shout out to Robert and Francisco, who directed that video with our friends at Fuse Interactive. Shout out to all the staff. Let's hear it for them over at the outlets. The staff is running around with those blue and orange shirts. Every time we've asked them to step up since March. They've been there. No reservations. Guys, thank you. I'm always amazed at how adaptable kids are. These last several months have been unlike anything I've experienced in my 20 years of doing this work. I've been so proud of how our community has come together to support the families served by our club, and we couldn't do it without you. During our Safe at Home orders, our club closed its doors for the safety of our members, staff, and volunteers, while immediately launching a food delivery program for families in need. As soon as it was safe, we reopened with limited capacity to allow parents to get back to work. Now that kids are attending school virtually, we've opened our club for a full-day learning academy to support kids with their schooling while their parents work to support their families. Let's hear from our families about the difference your support of our club made in the early months of this pandemic. Over the last several years, we've been increasing our annual attendance, our daily attendance, and we were looking to accomplish more in 2020. And then in March, COVID-19 hit.
The middle of March, as far as the pandemic, when it really started to set in hard, and having the kids stay at home, I was worried how we were gonna put food on the table. There was a week there where I thought it was the end of the world. I wasn't sure how anyone was going to pull out of this.
All of a sudden, everything that we had counted on was no longer a sure thing, you know? It was hard to accept the vulnerability that we had, you know, that everything just stopped.
We met several times prior to March 13th with our executive committee, and we had a lot of questions. What were we going to do? And I remember very distinctly one of our board members said, how are these kids going to eat? One of the most important things we do every night is feed our kids. So we went to work and I made some phone calls, and the people who provided us with meals were willing to continue to deliver meals here. Over 10 weeks, we delivered more than 7,000 meals, and we're really proud to have been able to do that.
You are the hands and feet that are needed in society. And you guys didn't close up doors and say, oh well, we're done here. You said, no, we're out doing the good work.
We didn't know how we were going to provide for our kids, and the food that came wasn't a handout, and it wasn't charity because we couldn't take care of ourselves. It was just the community saying, we're here for you, and we're going to figure this out together.
We're a couple months into this. These families, these kids, their lives have been ripped apart. I felt like reopening the club would be the catalyst to help these families get their lives back together. All of this was made possible by our incredible sponsors shown on the screen, especially Kawasaki, Sonance Foundation, Fuse Interactive, Rainbow Sandals, and Assurant. Each year we get to recognize outstanding members of our community at our Great Futures Gala. This year we're proud to recognize Kawasaki Motor Corp USA and Bill and Carla as our champions of youth for their incredible support of this event. As sponsors and for Carla's leadership as Gala chair for the last 3 years. Back in April, we didn't know if we were going to have a gala. I met with Riley Stevenson 2 times a week, kept redoing budgets. We had a gala planned for November. We moved it to October. We changed locations. We didn't know we were going to be able to do this. And Carla, time and time again, kept coming to us, working with Elizabeth. So we got to do this. We got to figure it out. Whatever it takes, we have to do this. Carla, thank you. Words cannot express our gratitude. There's no limit to the impact their generosity and leadership has had on our members in this community. Thank you. Our incredible friends at Kawasaki and Bill and Carla have procured several of the amazing auction items you can bid on tonight to support our club and kids. It's my pleasure to introduce a San Clemente local, Triton graduate and former club kid, Zach Crone, who will be our MC tonight.
Right. Thank you, Terry. How you doing?
Go get him, kid.
You too. Thank you, Alfred Hitchcock. We really appreciate it. You should do the thing that we were talking about. Good evening, San Clemente. It is my great honor to be here after years behind the scenes to finally be here on behalf of my hometown and the club that was my second home from the time I was 6 to 16. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a car salesman. I lived at the Boys and Girls Club of San Clemente, and the fact that you're all here watching from your home or in your car at our drive-in event deserves our utmost gratitude. So please give a big round of applause to the person sitting in your chair or in your car. Honk your horn loud and proud, because tonight is a night for you, of your community, by your community, for San Clemente. It is a night of culmination of celebration and fine recreation. So if you are here for the cultivations and good vibrations of this congregation, or for the gravitation towards conversation and social acclamation, we hope that you'll give kind contemplation towards a wonderful dedication and donation for the next generation. We have an incredible program in store for you, filled with Club Kids Jeopardy, amazing auction items from Murph bikes to Mexico to jet skis, and wonderful opportunities to be an agent of positive change in your community. And to please make sure you are registered to give or bid by going to our homepage at bgcsca.org and click the button that says View Online Auction. Then click Start Bidding, fill out your personal info, and you'll be ready to win and give. Now, the Boys and Girls Club has risen to the occasion to take on an even more integral role in our community this year due to COVID-19. We are here tonight to support the club's Learning Academy, which is a full in-person day program for kids in virtual school while their parents are at work. It's a lifeline for many families in our community who are frontline workers, essential workers, and more. The club staffs work closely with each member to answer questions, provide tech support and homework help, followed by typical club activities like sports, arts and crafts, and the always famous scatterball. So without further ado, let's meet our Kids Club Jeopardy contestants and hear what they are playing for. A 5th grader at Marblehead School. Tell us who you are. Welcome, Grace. Come on down. You're the first contestant on Kids Club Jeopardy. Grace, tell us who you are playing for and why you love Boys and Girls Club.
I have 3 brothers, 2 of which come to the club with me every day. I'm playing for the meal program. Ever since school closed down, the club has been helping feeding us.
Well, that's a good reason to play. And why do you think you're going to win?
Because I'm the best.
Oh, gauntlet thrown by Grace. Thank you, Grace. And our next contestant, 6th grader from Vista Del Mar Elementary. Tell us about yourself and welcome, Benny. How you doing, Benny? Come on down. You're the next contestant on Kids Club Jeopardy. Tell us a bit about yourself and who you're playing for.
I am one of 5 kids, and I'm so happy to be able to come to the club to get my schoolwork done and to be active and play sports. I'm playing to support the sports program.
And why do you think you're going to win, Benny?
Because I'm the fastest and no one could catch me.
No, we cannot. I can't even catch you around the game of cornhole outside. All right, thank you, Benny. And finally, by way of Palisades Elementary, 5th grader, but has the intelligence of a 9th grader, please welcome Sochi. Come on down. These kids are playing for all sorts of prizes at the end of the program. Sochi, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're playing for.
I go to the me and my brother Ricky go to the Boys and Girls Club every day together, and I love it when we get to see new kids at the Boys and Girls Club. We're all working together to get our schoolwork done at the club, and I'm playing to support the educational program.
And why do you think you're going to beat Benny and Grace?
Because I have confidence in my ability.
Darn tootin' you do. Fantastic. Let's get ready to play. You can play along at home or in your car. Have some sort of game where you might consume something if you get the question wrong. But most importantly, you can vote for your favorite child and who you think will win by donating $10 in their name using packages 10, 11, and 12 on our bidding site. And in doing so, you, the viewer at home, will be automatically entered into a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, fantastic. Let's get started. You all know the rules, kids. Take a look at the screen. I'll read the question. Wait for me to complete the question. If you know the answer to that question, hit your buzzer. The first buzzer that lights up will get to answer that question and remain in control of the board. All right, well done. Here we go. Grace won the coin toss backstage. Grace, make the first selection.
Name that app for 100.
Name that app for 100. Can you name that symbol? That was Sochi who chimed in first.
Instagram.
Instagram is correct. Sochi for 100. You're in control of the board. Sochi, take it away.
Name that app 200.
That symbol represents what app? That was Sochi again.
TikTok.
TikTok is correct. Sochi, you're on a roll. Select again.
100 history.
100 history, new category. This world famous statue sits in New York Harbor and was a gift from France in 1886. That was Grace.
The Statue of Liberty.
That is correct. For 100 points, Grace, you're now in control of the board. Take it away.
Name that app for 300.
Name that app for 300. That little birdie is. That was Benny.
Twitter.
Twitter is correct. Fantastic. But do keep your answers to 140 characters or less. Go ahead, Benny.
California Life for 100.
California Life for 100. This city is the capital of the state of California. Benny.
You're
halfway
Sacramento.
there. Incorrect. Grace.
Sacramento?
That is correct. Sacramento is correct. Grace, you're in control of the board. Take it away.
Name that app for 400.
For 400 points. What is that symbol? That was Grace.
Spotify.
That is correct. Moving along, Grace.
Name that app for 500.
For 500 points, the big one. Ooh, I have no idea what that is. Grace.
Duolingo.
That is Duolingo. Very cool. Very good. You're in control of the board. Take it away.
California Life for 200.
200. Home to the Dodgers. This is the most populated city in California. Grace.
LA.
That is correct. Los Angeles. We will give that to you, despite the abbreviation. Watch yourself. Go on.
History for 200.
Bouncing all around the board. His face is found on the penny and the $5 bill, and he was the 16th president of the United States. Oh, Benny answered first, but however, he chimed in before I finished reading the question. He's disqualified. Go ahead, Sochi or Grace. Sochi.
George Washington?
Incorrect. Grace.
Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. Abraham Lincoln. Cool beard, bro. Go ahead, Grace.
History for 300.
300. Beginning with the letter D, this state became the first official state in the United States of America in December 1787. Tough question. Grace?
Dakota?
There's more than one Dakota.
All right.
Incorrect. Benny?
DC.
DC is not a state. Sochi? Any guesses? The correct answer was Delaware, the state where there's absolutely nothing to do. Okay, moving along. Grace, you're still in control of the board.
California Life for 300.
300 points. Founded in 1955, this landmark has been attracting tourists all over the world with rides like the Jungle Cruise and It's a Small World and Autotopia. Sochi.
Wait.
It's the happiest place on earth. Incorrect. Oh, Benny.
Knott's Berry Farm.
No! Wow, it's been a while since this place has opened. Grace, any guesses?
Disneyland?
That is correct! Wow, we went through the whole board to finally get the Disneyland answer. Wow. Go ahead, Grace.
History for 400.
The other two are beating themselves up. This country was the first ever to use paper money. Benny.
China.
That is correct. How did you know that?
I just guessed.
You just guessed. Well, good guess. All right,
Well,
go ahead, Benny.
Everything's made in China, so.
Everything's made. Okay. Go ahead.
History for 500.
Got to say, I love your body language. But the United States entered World War II after the bombing of Pearl Harbor in this year. Benny.
1840. 45.
Incorrect completely. Go ahead, Grace or Sochi. Grace?
1912.
Nope, not at all. Sochi, care to take a guess? Oh, Benny knows it, but he doesn't remember.
Tables.
I beg your pardon?
Tables.
Tables is not a year. The correct year was 1941. December 7th, 1941, a day which will live in infamy. I believe Benny is still in control of the board, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
California Life for 400.
For 400 points. This world-famous bridge connects San Francisco with Marin County, California. Grace.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
That is correct. Grace, you're in control of the board, and the final question is...
Yeah.
This many states border California. Also, Robert's favorite number. Sochi.
3.
That is correct. And that wraps up round one. After round one, Sochi has 800 points. Grace with a commanding lead of 22 points, and Benny will go first in double jeopardy with 700 points in round two. Now we hope, ladies and gentlemen, that you have been wined and dined to be kind, refined, aligned, and inclined to place a bid for this worthy cause to get behind. So if this is your induction, just follow my instruction. The power of participation in your advocation will lead construction of this entertaining production. It's time for living and giving and bidding up high. It's time for loving, believing, and doing what's right. It's an auction to help those in need. So bid with speed and impede upon someone else from trying to succeed. And do your best in this contest. Put down any drinks or fancy concoction. Raise those bids and let's have an auction. We'll be going in groups of 2 items throughout our program. And the first item we'll be closing right now is an incredible 1-week getaway to your choice of one of 7 5-star resorts in Mexico. Let's take a look. Toss your cares away to the wind and prepare to be immersed in tropical luxury surrounded by clear blue water, white sands and margaritas for 7 days and 6 nights for an incredible vacation in your choice of one of 7 different premier destinations in Mexico at a 5-star Vedanta resort. And it can be available from now until the end of 2022. You have almost 2 years to use this incredible 1-bedroom suite that has a kitchen, pull-out bed, comfortable sleeps up to 4 people, and you'll be able to enjoy oceanfront resort of your choice with half-off golf rounds available exclusively for you. Also, this trip includes complimentary shuttle to the resort from the airport. And the best part, you'll get to choose from a collection of 7 different 5-star beachfront resorts where you can lavish in front of any beach located in your choice of Vedanta resorts in the cities of Acapulco, Los Cabos, Nuevo Vallarta, which is Spanish for the New Vallarta, Cancun, Riviera Maya, and Puerto Penasco. Each 5-star resort boasts high-end amenities such as endless pools, world-class restaurants, live entertainment, tranquil spas, romantic tourist destinations, comfort-filled accommodations, and a gym you'll never use. And of course, the very best service and cleanliness that Mexico has to offer. And Vedanta has spared no expense in maintaining a hygienic and physically distant environment. Imagine yourself in natural wonders. Go cave diving, go to natural water parks, scenic ancient ruins, soaring cliffs, charming people, inspired art, superb food, tangy tequila, and margaritas, and did I mention tequila, and parties all along the playa in Mexico. Regardless of your destination, you can choose to stay in a 4 or 5-star luxury hotel replete with convenient amenities to make your stay everything you desire for up to 4 people, available from now until December of 2022. There is nothing quite like a vacation at one of Vedanta's luxury resorts, so don't pass up this opportunity to enjoy all the fishing, swimming, hiking, biking, tennis, surfing, golfing, shopping, sailing, dining, drinking, snorkel, scuba, laughing, kissing, hugging, dancing, prancing, dancing, and romancing. We have current bid of $32.50 with Mimi Holcomb in the lead. Dawn Donnelly is currently in second place at $3,000, followed by Brian and Shaban Olnick. And Don Donnelly, you got to get yourself back in the lead to outbid Mimi Holcomb to get yourself in the lead to see who's going to enjoy a wonderful trip in Mexico. I promise you, it's a lot cheaper than alimony. It's a wonderful opportunity to enjoy a family of 4 or just a wonderful romantic vacation for the 2 of you. And believe me, you're going to want to decompress. You're going to want to relax and de-stress. And there's no better place to do it than at a 5-star resort that is all to your favor with endless amounts of pools, spa, bars, restaurants, and of course the local flavor of everything that's around these wonderful towns, whether that's Puerto Penasco, Nueva Vallarta, Los Cabos, Acapulco, Cancun, or Riviera Maya. I love the Riviera Maya personally because I love to go see those Aztec pyramids and so much more. Mimi Holcomb is still in the lead at $32.50. Don Donnelly, you can place a bid at $3,500 to get yourself in the lead, and it's available from now until December of 2022. You have a long window of availability, and we're going to be closing it down in just less than a minute. So hurry up and place your bids to outbid Mimi Holcomb. If you don't win, Boys and Girls Club of San Clemente is going to send you to Fresno, California for 1 full week to pick all the green onions. So you better pick a place in Mexico at a 5-star resort. It's so much more fun to enjoy everything that you could ever want. Surf and snorkel, go paddleboarding, jet skiing, and so much more. You'll have every fun of ounce available to you at just the drop of a hat at a full all-inclusive resort. It comes with all sorts of wonderful food and drinks. Mimi Holcomb is still in the lead at $32.50. Looking to Don Donnelly to get in the lead at $3,500. Who loves their spouse more? Will it be Don Donnelly or Mimi Holcomb at $3,500? Mimi Holcomb is still holding the lead at $32.50. We're going to be wrapping it up now, going once. This is your final opportunity to place a bid to go to Mexico. Going twice. I'm going to be closing it down momentarily. Last chance and final offer. Don Donnelly, who is going to Mexico, and I have sold it to Mimi Holcomb for $3,250. Congratulations, Mimi. And oh, looks like the high bidder came in last second of Jared Bybee. Well, guess what? We have a special surprise in store for you. To all the people who are at $3,000 or above, we can sell it to each and every one of you at $3,000. Jared, Mimi, and Dawn, you can each buy it for $3,000, and just like that, we have raised $9,000 to support the Boys and Girls Club of South Coast. That's absolutely incredible, and congratulations. You're all going to Mexico for your choice of a 5-star resort in 7 different cities. That's amazing. And moving right along, our item number 2. This is the one, there is no device that says San Clemente more than a Murph bike. Whether you want to cruise around town or looking to go off-roading with your surfboard down to trestles, the Murph Fat Electric Bike is just what you need. You've seen them all over town. You've always wanted to try one. You've always wanted to buy one. But lately they're such a hot commodity that the current wait is 2+ months on most models. But now you can support our club and get the Murph bike you've always been wanting for, and you get it in a matter of days. If you bought one now through Murph, it would take 2 months, but this one is yours. It gets complete with high-quality components paired with easy entry frame that makes this Murph a hit with riders of all heights. It also offers ease of entry with a surfboard or carry-on attachments that aren't included, but certainly can be added on. The Murph features 5 levels of pedal assist, and you can dial in just the right amount of power for your riding style. So if you don't feel the need to put the pedal to the metal, or you just want to use the thumb throttle, utilize a full electric mode and let the 750 watt power motor and 15.6 amp hour battery do all the work. The high-quality Samsung cell batteries will get you between 25 to 45 real-world miles per charge. You'll reach a top speed of 25 miles per hour using throttle only, or if you pedal along, you'll go faster and your motor battery power will last longer. If that wasn't enough, this 2-year warranty covers both bike and battery from any manufacturing defects. So if you ever happen to have a problem, which are rare because they're wonderful pieces of engineered machinery, you can simply bring your Murph bike by the shop and we'll give you a call and thank you for having their warranty. You'll be able to have it up again and running in no time. Now, if you want that bike that's fast, reliable, and comfortable, and good looking, the Murph Fat Electric Bike is generally the most awesome electric beach cruiser out there, with high-quality components like hydraulic disc brakes, Shimano gear systems, a 52-volt Samsung cell batteries, rust-resistant stainless steel components, and if you're looking for high-quality, affordable, and cool electric bikes, you can't go wrong with a Murph. Right now, our high bidder is Dr. James Paul Magalia with a current bid of $27.50. David Smith, you have been outbid. You're at $25.50. You've got to get yourself back in the lead if you want this Murph bike. Hurry up and place the bids, David Smith or Tim Loskill. If you don't do it, you're going to have to walk wherever you go. But imagine being able to zip up and down Del Mar, El Camino Real, down through the Pier Bowl, up to the supermarket, grab some rolled tacos at Pedro's, and zip all the way around town without spending a drop of gas or even have to be that concerned about all the busy traffic that's out there. You're going to be cruising up and down the boulevard and making San Clemente your entire playground. And I'd like to thank my good friend and former San Clemente alma mater who I had the luxury and pleasure of going to high school with and growing up with, the Jones family. family. If it wasn't for the Jones family for donating this wonderful item, we don't know where we'd be. So thank you, Josh Jones of Murph Bikes, for putting this whole wonderful package together. We're still at $27.50. Dr. James Paul Miglia is currently in the lead. We're going to be closing down in 1 minute. David Smith, you better hurry up and place a bid. If you tried to buy this through the company right now, it would take over 2 months, but you can get a Murph bike right now. You'll be riding it by Wednesday or Friday at the earliest. So hurry up and get yourself in the lead. David Smith, if that is your real name, and find out who's going to win. We're at the 3 minute mark now. I'm going to closing it momentarily. We're at $27.50 going once. We're at $27.50 going twice. Fair warning and final offer. Hurry up and place your final bids. David Smith, you are out. Hurry up and place your bids. It's only $200 more. It's only $200. If you can't do, $29.50, you could do $25.50. I mean, just skip a payment. David, you can afford it. Last chance and final offer. Once, twice, thrice, and I have sold it. Congratulations to Dr. James Paul Miglia. You just got yourself a brand new Murph bike, and you supported the Boys and Girls Club of San Clemente at the same time. Okay, moving right along in our wonderful program, our incredible hosts from Sonance, who we are shooting this wonderful production from, are not only producing this broadcast and providing several incredible auction packages, their employees who are here are also volunteers. They assemble craft kits to hosting summer barbecues, and their CTO and Executive Vice President, Mr. Rob Rowland's services are also available to our board. Let's take a look at the incredible impact Sonance has had on our community.
Sonance came to life over 35 years ago when founders Scott Struthers and Jeff Spencer invented the architectural speaker category. Today, we are still independently owned, operated, and headquartered in San Clemente, California, where it all happened. With products that are designed to disappear, our hidden indoor and outdoor technology solutions go far beyond sound. We invite you to connect with our team, learn more about all of our products, or even plan a visit to see it all for yourself. At Sonance, while we strive to make the best possible products and relationships, we want to do even more. Not just for our lives and families, but for others throughout the community. The Sonance Foundation, through volunteer work and philanthropy, we focus on education, protection of our beautiful beaches, and helping people in need throughout our community. A big part of Sonance Foundation's local support is with the Boys and Girls Club South Coast area. They strive to support a safe place for kids to go before and after school. During this pandemic, the club has stepped in to fill critical unmet needs for the most vulnerable families in our community.
Hey everyone, Rob Rowland of Sonance and board member of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you so much for being involved in this event this evening. There's no better organization in our community to helping kids than the club. What we'd like to do this evening is we'd like to challenge everyone to be part of this very important work. At our foundation, we are going to match this evening the Fund a Future campaign, all donations up to $50,000. We're asking you to dig deep, not just into your pockets, but into your hearts, to be part of this very important work and allow the club to keep doing great things in our community. Thank you very much for your support.
I hope it is as clear to you as it is to me that Sonance is all in for helping our kids, and you should give a big honk and a big thank you, a round of applause to Sonance for matching up to $50,000 of your donations tonight to build great futures to the Boys and Girls Club. And you should be very proud of yourselves too for participating in this wonderful act of community and supporting the fabric of our community in doing so. So don't put those phones down, because in just a few moments, you will have the opportunity to directly support the needs of the Boys and Girls Club and the children and families who depend on us now more than ever. Remember, every gift you give and every item you buy tonight and this weekend provides immediate support to families and communities for the hundreds of kids just like Benny, Sochi, and Grace. Let's hear more about your impact to the families of the Boys and Girls Club.
The process to reopen safely was very important. First, we met as a staff, we came up with a plan, and we presented it to the executive committee, who formed a subcommittee. And the staff reported to the subcommittee. We wanted to look at the process, make sure we followed all the state and federal and local guidelines that were being put forth by the governor. We came up with a plan, we executed it, we brought it back to the board, and we voted to reopen.
wasn't easy to come to that decision because we had to weigh a lot of issues. The safety of our staff, the safety of the kids. We did not take it lightly. We have some healthcare professionals on our board, and we leaned heavily upon on those health professionals to really help us get us through that process of making this a safe place during a very, very critical time.
People needed to go back to work. People needed a place for their kids. Now, there were some limitations. The governor had only allowed child care type facilities to open for essential workers, but we figured it out and we got open.
How can we do this, number one, safely, but number two, how can we do this in a quality manner so that we are providing that level of service and that learning academy ability for these kids to continue their education. These kids are used to going to school, going to classes, learning from teachers along with the kids, and now it's going to be a different atmosphere, and we've got to be there to help them so that there isn't a gap in learning.
Becoming a virtual learning academy has required an investment on our part. We've had to upgrade our IT support systems, our wireless systems. We've had to build temporary classrooms in our gym, and we feel it is necessary for us to do this at this point.
Coming towards the end of the school year, I had no idea what was going to happen in the summertime, and then was made aware that the Boys and Girls Club was going to be allowed to open, and that was just a lifesaver.
But I wasn't surprised. The fact that you're going to be turning this great place into an institution for learning in a time, again, where everybody else is not able to do so. And it's going to allow adults, myself included, to go back to work full time, and I'm eternally grateful.
It's really hard for kids during this time to stay home, to learn online. The Boys and Girls Club has definitely made an effort to still show their support for the kids.
This is a home base for us where so many needs can be met. When there weren't options presented by other entities or services in the community, I felt like the Boys and Girls Club offered that.
Being able to pivot so quickly from serving 200 or more kids every day to serving meals for families over the course of a weekend is a testament to the community partners and the service clubs and so many donors and volunteers who are willing to step in and help us immediately. Thank you.
There's not much like this left in the United States. I can't thank the club enough. I can't thank the supporters enough. What is so needed in society. Thank you guys.
Feels good knowing that people who don't even know my children are willing to make sure that they have a place to be. And I just want to say thank you so much to all the people that are supporting the Boys and Girls Club and the future generations.
So I just want to say thank you to all of the donors that provide an outlet for my children to experience through the club.
This year, we've had our challenges, probably more than any other year I've been on the board, and our mission's not complete. And we can do so much more. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is by asking our donors to help us even more.
Every kid is special. Over the course of time, we see them develop. We see that we're getting through to them. And when we can see them mature, we give them more and more responsibilities. We see they understand circumstances. And when you see that come to fruition, and you see them learning and growing, it's true magic.
I hope you can see the incredible impact your generosity has on kids in our community. In order to give, head over to the auction site and click on Fund a Future near the top of the page to make your donation now. Not only will your gift be matched by Sonance, but you'll also receive 2 entries for every $50 you give tonight before the end of our broadcast at 8:30 to win your choice of a Murph electric bike or a $1,000 Visa gift card. So if you give $500 tonight, you'll be receiving not just 10 entries, but 20. And thank you to our friends at the Outlets Drive-In. Let's make this a little more festive by honking when you give. Now, we understand there's a bit of a delay, and so you'll be able to give throughout the course of the night, and all live auction items will be closing at 8:30 p.m. Your gift to the club ensures parents like Joel, who serve our country as an active duty Marine, can protect our freedoms, knowing his kids are safe and supported in their virtual education at the club. It ensures that Rachel's family has food on the table during the most difficult of times, and that her kids have caring, supportive mentors in the lives of their family while she is at work. Everything in our world is different. But the only new ingredient needed is for you to have the courage of your conviction to adapt for the sake of what's important. Just like Kevin Middleton did at $250, or Richard Beatty did at $100, or Michael Campbell did at $1,000, or Kitty Schmidt did at $250, as well as Mike Sontag at $250, Larry Reynolds at $500, Lauren Klitsch at $100, Cindy Blattman at $250. That is you. That feeling you have right now, that compulsion to do the right thing, that is who you really are. That is your humanity speaking louder than your fear. So act on it, embrace it, and honor it, because when you free yourself of fear and worry, your humanity, your true self is revealed. So when you see an amount of generosity that inspires you to give, simply click on that button, and together we will be mending the fabric of our community and changing children's lives for the better. For example, if you give it $5,000, you provide training for the staff and supplies to the development team for the next new program needed to help families through this pandemic. If you give it $1,000, it supplies a month of cleaning supplies and PPE for our staff and our kids. $500 buys a brand new laptop for virtual learning. Many people don't always understand that in order for virtual learning to take place, the equipment is necessary for some underprivileged families. If you give it $380, it provides a month of Learning Academy. That's 1 month for them to be able to have a safe place for them to learn after school while their parents at work, and to do so with proper tutelage. And if you give it $95, it provides 1 full week or 1 full day of a Learning Academy. It provides 1 week of a full day Learning Academy. $50 too, which is also equivalent to 2 entries into our Opportunity Drive, provides craft supplies for an after-school art project. Thank you, Larry Reynolds. Thank you, Mr. John A. Merlino at $100. Thank you to Lorraine Potter at $1,000. That's beautiful. This club has been able to pivot its programs to meet the changing needs of families brought on by the pandemic. And because of you, with your support tonight, we can ensure the Learning Academy can continue until kids are back in school full time, and that the club has the resources to offer additional services and needed in responses to COVID-19, like social and emotional wellness support. We often forget about the toll this takes on all of us mentally and emotionally, especially kids, as well as tutoring, college counseling, and so much more. Thank you to Tawny Burns for your $100 donation. Thank you to Sarah Swee for $350. Thank you to Marianne Hibner for $1,000. Thank you to my good friend Janice Franchette for your $100 donation, and to Jane Wallace for $500. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of San Clemente, think of it like this. When a hurricane hits, we all give towards the relief effort. We're all moved by those voluntary acts of kindness that we see on the news. Well, this moment is no different. COVID-19 is the hurricane of our entire society, and in its wake, beyond the disease itself, leaves a path completely filled with uncertainty. Therefore, ultimately, we must forge ahead. And you must be the best version of yourself that is proud of your community and proud of your choices. It's in these moments of moral decisions in which your character is shaped. And you must give your energy, your faith, and your strength to the solutions presented before you tonight. And thank you to Trevor and Nicole Cummings for your $5,000 donation. Thank you to Leanne Rogers for your $2,500 donations. We love to see those beautiful things, and thanks to Sonance, those are going to be doubled. So if you give it $2,500, you're actually giving $5,000. If you give it $5,000, you're actually giving $10,000. Double the impact that Sonance is willing to match for you tonight. And have that strength of your courage, of your conviction. The path to preserving San Clemente takes determined action. And San Clemente isn't just a pier. It's not just a downtown. It's not just a Del Mar. It's not just a bunch of beautiful houses by the ocean. It's people. It's family. It's friends. It's community. It's small businesses coming together. It's people coming together to do the right thing on behalf of the community they love and protect so much. That's one of the best parts about San Clemente. That's what gives it its character. That's what makes it special. That's why everyone loves this place and wants to live here. And so by virtue of supporting it, you're supporting yourselves. And not only will your gift be matched tonight, it will receive 2 entries for every $50 you give to win a Murph bike or a $1,000 Visa gift card. We're not asking for much. All we're asking is that your capability is equal to your compassion. Continue to give throughout our course of our program. It's a moment you won't regret. Just like Mr. Jody Giles and Adrian and Courtney Santana gave it $100. Thank you very much to Denise Zolk for your $100 donation and Greg Rosalino for your donation of $1,000. These are beautiful acts of kindness and generosity that fulfill you internally. You realize as we grow older on this planet that you have two hands, one for you and one for helping others. And the very definition of generosity is to give as much as you would hope someone would give to you if you were the one in need. And there are hundreds of families that are depending on Boys and Girls Club right now for after-school education, for sports, for socialization, for normalcy, and even for food. Thank you to Robert Burns for your $2,000 donation. It feels good to give. It's a beautiful thing. It fulfills you inside. And the most happiest people on this planet are the ones who are filled with acts of kindness and generosity. And I promise you, nobody in the history of this world ever became poor from giving. No one is ever made poor from giving. In fact, your life is filled with more potential and more joy. Look at Dr. David Bloom at $100. Gail Hyduke at $100. Thank you so very much to Adrian and Courtney Santana for $100. And of course, thank you to Trevor and Nicole Cummings for that incredible $5,000 donation. That's a whole lot of entries to win a Murph bike or a $1,000 Visa gift card. And of course, every donation that we see tonight is being matched up to $50,000 by good friends at Sonance. Continue to give as we move forward and press on through the next portion of our program. And I hope you continue to give in our Funded Future a bid on some amazing live auction packages such as a Kawasaki riding experience, an indoor-outdoor state-of-the-art Sonance sound system, or brand new jet skis. But right now, let's pick it up where we left off with round 2 of Club Kids Jeopardy. Point values are doubled, and it looks like we have Benny in 3rd place at $700. The new categories are STEAM for science, technology, engineering, art, and math, Boys and Girls Club Life, and the movies. Benny, you are in control of the board. Please select first.
Movies for 200.
Movies for 200. Just a lost fish trying to find home. Maybe Dory can help. That would be Sochi.
Finding Nemo.
That is correct. Finding Nemo. You are in control of the board. Sochi.
Movies for 600.
Movies for 600. Jumping around. Disney recently bought the rights to this famous franchise and recently built a new land for it at Disneyland. Grace.
Star Wars.
That is correct. May the Force be with you. Pick again.
Boys and Girls Club Life for 600.
Boys and Girls Club Life for 600. What's for dinner? Thanks to Katarina's Club, our members can enjoy a hot dinner consisting of this main dish. That would be Sochi.
Pasta.
That is correct. Nothing like carbon up. Go ahead, Sochi.
Steam for 200.
STEAM for 200. Jumping around. This Boys and Girls Club program helps incorporate STEAM into fun, hands-on learning experiences. That was Grace.
Brain Game.
That is correct. Brain Gain is correct. Grace, you're back in control of the board at 3,000 points.
Let's do Boys and Girls Club Life for 800.
This program allows members to choose to have lunch outside of the club on Thursdays throughout the summer. Grace again.
City Lunch.
That is correct. Pick again. She's on fire.
Steam for 400.
Steam for 400. Also found on many engagement rings, this is the hardest natural substance found on Earth. Grace again.
A diamond.
That is correct. Pick again, Grace.
Movies for 400.
Bouncing around to movies at 400. Olaf is the lovable snowman in this Disney movie. Sochi.
Frozen.
Correct. We would have also accepted Frozen 2. Select, Sochi.
Movies for 1,000.
Take your time.
Movies for 1,000.
Movies for 1,000, big points. A 17-year-old aristocrat falls in love with a kind but poor artist aboard a luxurious cruise liner. Iceberg ahead. Grace.
Titanic.
Oh, actually, yes, it was Grace. Titanic is correct. Thank you, Grace. And select again.
Boys and Girls Club Life for 400.
Have homework after school. This program was specifically designed to help you complete it. Benny.
Homework helping?
Incorrect. So to your Grace. Click the button if you know the answer. Terry is getting sad. And the answer was Power Hour. Power Hour. Benny, you are still in control of the board.
Movies for 800.
Movies for 800. A green ogre falls in love with Princess Fiona in this 2001 classic. Grace.
Shrek.
That is correct.
Dang.
Select again, Grace.
Boys and Girls Club Life for 1,000.
This room is home to our high school members that helped 11 seniors graduate with over $250,000 in grants and scholarships in 2020, thanks to Mrs. Butt. Grace.
The Teen Center.
That is correct. There's nothing but video games back there in my day. All right, go ahead.
Steam for 800.
Steam for 800. This element with the atomic symbol of H on the periodic table is the most abundant element in the universe. It rhymes with bidrogen. Grace.
Hydrogen.
That is correct. Moving along, Grace.
Steam for 1,000.
You're running away with it. Name 3 of the 5 components of STEAM education. Grace?
Science, technology, and engineering.
We'll give you that, correct. Moving on, Grace with a commanding 8,800-point lead.
Boys and Girls Club Life for 200.
200. In this room, you will find games such as carpet, bowling, pinball, Pac-Man, pool, foosball, and ping pong. Benny?
Games room.
That is correct, the games room. Fantastic. And Benny, for the final question, this fruit fell on Sir Isaac Newton, helping him discover the concept of gravity. Hit the button. Anybody? That would be Sochi.
An apple?
That is correct, an apple. And after 2 rounds of play, it looks like Grace is in the lead at 8,800, Benny at 900, and Sochi at 2,600. We'll be moving along to Final Jeopardy shortly after this. Now, just so everybody knows, due to the delay that's been going on at our wonderful facility at our drive-in, all live auction items from henceforth will be closing at 8:30 p.m. So make sure to continue bidding as we show you case this next wonderful item, as our next winning bidder will escape to the Jewel of the Desert and experience 1.5 acres of private paradise with 4 days and 3 nights for up to 15 of their best friends. Let's see what's happening out in the desert. Our next winning bidder will escape to the Jewel of the Desert and experience 1.5 acres of private paradise with 4 days and 3 nights with 15 of their best friends, family, or loved ones. You can bring the whole company if you like at the beautiful Strut Oasis property located in Coachella Valley, Indio, California. Strut Oasis is a 7-bedroom, 5-bathroom property that can accommodate up to 16 guests with 1.5 acres of beautifully landscaped grounds, state-of-the-art entertainment center, and Sonan surround systems, professionally designed interiors, and resort-style amenities. The Strut Oasis is definitely not your mainstream vacation rental. Imagine relaxing poolside with resort-style amenities such as a premium lounge chairs shaded by bohemian chic umbrellas. That's why I go to Palm Springs, for the umbrellas. Fire pits for nighttime storytelling, outdoor dining for 12, and unique hammock gardens to rest in the shade of the iconic desert palm trees. If you're in need of some friendly competition, head down to the sand for a volleyball game, hit up a couple of rounds at the putting green, or enjoy some of other amenities such as bocce ball, croquet, ping pong, or billiards. Sounds like a really Caucasian day. The expansive grass fields are also a perfect place for playing a game of soccer, football, or lacrosse, because anyone over 50 loves lacrosse. Strut Oasis is equipped with the latest smart home technology and features boutique hotel-style bedrooms with curated art and smart TVs and common areas designed for entertaining, specifically designed to enhance the overall guest experience. That's 4 days and 3 nights at a beautiful 7-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 1.5-acre property that accommodates up to 16 people for any mutually agreed upon date. This is the perfect home for a family reunion, a getaway, a bachelorette party, a bachelor party, get away from friends. Maybe it's a fellowship retreat or any other gathering of family or friends. Plus, enjoy everything the desert has to offer. Go up the gondola, check out that brand new surfing wave pool that's out there. You got the casinos opening back up. You got hiking and biking and waterfalls and fine dining, and of course the best golf on earth. Right now Chris Humphreys is in the lead at 4,250, followed by Tony Struthers and Ann Warrington bringing up the rear at 3,500. You got to bid at $4,500 to dethrone Mr. Chris Humphreys. Get yourself in the lead for only $4,500. Talk to your friends. Sit with people in your car. There's 16 people who can go. Divide the cost up for any mutually agreed upon date to enjoy 1.5 acres of this personal private enclave for 7 bedrooms and 5 nights. What a wonderful trip this could be. And like I said, it's time to decompress. It's time to shed that worry, shed that stress. This is your opportunity to kind of pass by the proverbial finish line and treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. Chris Humphreys is in the lead because he understands that. We're looking for Tony Struthers to place a bid at $4,500. If you can do $4,000, you can do $45,000, Tony. Let's be honest with ourselves, because you're not going to pay for the whole thing. Everyone's going to chip in. You're going to have a great time. This is a wonderful opportunity to go out to the desert, bring a lovely lady, make some bad decisions, and have a good time in the process. We're looking for a bid of $4,500. Hurry up and place your bids. We're going to be closing it down at 8:30, so the bidding's going to remain open until we hit 8:30 on the dot. So hurry up and place your bids as I move on to tell you and showcase our biggest item of the night. Check out this short video. You've been waiting for this all night long. This is the big one. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Summer's not over, and our next winning bidder will enjoy endless fun in the sun or on water with a brand new 2021 Kawasaki Jet Ski STX 160LX. The new Kawasaki Jet Ski STX 160LX is a personal watercraft that leads the series with luxury and includes premium features such as Jet Sound Bluetooth audio system for cruising in good musical style. Currently, Melissa Hill is in the lead at $9,000. It comes with luxury seats and comfortable handle grips. Elevate each riding experience with your favorite music from the updated Jet Sound audio system that includes Bluetooth, USB, and AUX capability. The 3-passenger luxury seat features enhanced lumbar support, and excitement continues with class-leading performance, innovative technology, high power, and exclusive features. With an ultimate combination of a 1,498cc engine and precise handling, the Jet Ski Ultra LX personal watercraft is a choice for water sports enthusiasts all over the world. All-day outings are made easy with convenience, for its sealed leading industry 56-gallon storage capacity makes it possible to stay on the water even longer. Pack what you need and head out for the day of fun on the water. It is powerful enough to tow a skier or an inflatable banana, whatever the choice is. This is the top-of-the-line jet ski that features a 1,498cc inline 4-cylinder marine engine, 5-way adjustable handlebar, fully sealed, class-leading 56 gallons of storage capacity, naturally aspirated inline 4. And if that wasn't enough, our wonderful donor is also throwing in a trailer and covering all sales tax. You get the trailer, you get the jet ski, and you get the sales tax. Carl Massey is in the lead at $9,500. So hurry up and place your bids to stay in control of the Kawasaki Smart Steering System is included. that assist in watercraft handling when throttle is quickly released at high speed. The Smart Learning Operation System mode limits engine speed, allowing riders to become familiar with navigating throughout the water. The Jet Ski Ultra LX personal watercraft features high-quality comfort in the luxury seat and a 5-way adjustable handlebar that provides added support and optimal ride position for countless hours of fun. One of the great ways to enjoy everything that you want on a jet ski. You launch out at Dana Point, you take it with you to the river, you take it with you to the lake, have a wonderful time on the ocean. I like to do it and keep a tether attached to it for spear fishing. It is so much fun. You can have an incredible time launching from wherever and enjoy the freedom of wherever this wonderful jet ski can take you. You can fit up to 3 people on board and you can play your music as loud as you want. It is going to be the most fun you've ever had out in the water. I like towing in. Have you ever done that before? Find a beach where there's not too many people surfing. You tow in on just a little 3 foot. That'd be so much fun. Mike Norton is in the lead now at $10,000. He has outbid Carl Mazzi, and Melissa Hill better get herself back in the game, looking for a bit of $11,000 for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a brand new jet ski with trailer, and sales tax is covered. You're not paying for the trailer, you're not paying for the tax, and you're just paying for this jet ski. It's all included. We're at $10,500 to Carl Mazzi, looking for a bit of $11,000 to Mike Norton. Get yourself in the lead, Mr. Norton. You got to hurry up and place your bid. If you don't bid, we're going to get you a little Razor scooter. You're going to have fun on the sidewalks. It's going to be so much fun. Everything's going to close down now. I just got this update actually from our good friends at Capistrano Ford, who are helping sponsor all that wonderful event that's going on, that we're going to extend the bidding until 8:45 p.m. You have until 8:45 to place your bids on all our wonderful items in our live auction. Let's make sure to update the system and make sure the bidding can continue to 8:45 p.m. We're at $10,500 right now to Carl Mazzi. Place a bid of $11,000, Mike Norton. If you can do $10,000, you can do $11,000. Just skip the payment, bro. Imagine the credit card points. You've always wanted a jet ski, and now you have the perfect opportunity to get it and to show how much you care for the Boys and Girls Club. So hurry up and place those bids. $10,000 can do a lot of good for the kids that are pounding on us, but so can $11,000. So hurry up and place your bids as we check back in on our Fund a Future and see how much we've raised for the families and children of San Clemente. And we now have a special announcement to make. Not only is Sonance matching your donations, but we have learned just now during that last video that Rainbow Sandals, one of the iconic institutions of San Clemente and the world, will match every gift at the $2,500 level up to $20,000. So if you give at $2,500 or more, your donation will be matched by Sonance and it will be matched by Rainbow Sandals. It will be tripled. If you give $2,500, you're actually giving $7,500. And don't forget, for every $50 you give, you get 2 entries to win a Murph electric bike or a $1,000 Visa gift card. So if you give $2,500, you get 100 entries for the Murph bike or a $1,000 gift card, for the joy of knowing that $2,500 gift is tripled to $7,500 by Sonance and our good friends at Rainbow Sandals. So continue to give. We have an anonymous donation that came in at $5,000. And thank you to Kristen and John O'Hale at $100. Thank you to Diego Blakely twice at $50. And Jack and Susan Genrich for your donation of $500. Thank you to David and Caroline Westendorf at $500. Thank you to Allison Stark for your $100 donation. I want to level with you. Let's see the total and how much it's raised so far. We've all heard this phrase over and over and over again as we see that we've raised over $31,120 and that has been matched, but let's see if we can continue pressing on to that $50,000 mark. We're only about $18,000 and change short, so continue to give. If you find it in your heart to do so now. Now, we've all heard, oh, looks like Kylie has given at $50. And Rob Rowland, look at you, Rob, coming in at $2,500. You got matched twice by Sonance and Rainbow Sandals. Every $2,500 donation that comes in right now makes another $7,500 possible. Now, what I was saying, Riley Stevenson, my old friend, what a great keyboardist. People forget what an incredible musician he is. And if he wasn't so annoyingly handsome, he would be pretty hard to, he's a pretty friendly fella. He's a winner through and through. He's smart. He does stocks, he's handsome, he sits on a board, and he plays a keyboard. What else more do you want out of a guy? Mimi Holcomb, my dear friend with Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, has given another $500. I love to see this money pour in. Now, like I was saying, I already did mention 8:45. Thank you, Terry. 8:45 until the bidding is over. We have all heard the now overused phrase, unprecedented times. And yes, that's true. But how do we find an unprecedented opportunity to achieve unprecedented results? What if the results that we were looking for, what if the answer we were looking for was right here What if this moment is the opportunity to become the best version of ourselves, to make the most caring version of ourselves, to tell the world that San Clemente is going to be the best version of itself and move forward and advance, and all it takes is the compassion to act, to change direction of a life and therefore a community to the desired direction in which you wish to see it go. And you should never doubt, not for 1 second, that a caring community like San Clemente can change things for the better. Because oftentimes, it's the only thing that ever really has. Boys and girls clubs all over the country right now are watching this event, wondering how we're going to do it, and seeing that you are getting it done. This small little beach community in Southern Orange County is getting it done right here and right now. So I urge you and I compel you and I ask you and I challenge you to never let this problem, never let this fear limit you from doing the right thing. I urge you to just let go of worldly concern and drop that burden to be as free and as kind to as that you know you are. You know you have that kindness inside of you, and the only thing that's holding you back from acting on that kindness is fear. Why hold on to that fear? Aren't you tired of that fear? Don't let the past 6 months prevent you from being a part of the solution towards the future. It's not about what we've gone through. It's not about where we are. It's about where we choose to go. So when you hear a level of giving that moves you and inspires you, simply give. Simply give to do the right thing and come together and change the course of our community towards a brighter path. This is so families and frontline responders and essential workers can be at work and their children are in a safe and healthy environment. If you give it $5,000, you provide training for the staff and supplies to develop the next new program needed for families throughout this pandemic. Thank you to Bill Hart and Christy McBride Hart for your $500 donation. Keep it coming. If you give it $1,000, you supply a month of cleaning supplies and PPE. So you can provide 2.5 months if you give it $2,500, and it's going to be matched by Sonance and Rainbow Sandals. $500 is a new laptop for virtual learning. $380 is a month of learning in the Academy. Thank you, Mike Garza, for your $250 donation. $95 provides 1 week of full-day learning in the Academy. And $50 provides arts and crafts supplies for an after-school project. Ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. We make a community by what we give. And we make this Boys and Girls Club by what we give. Thank you, my good friends Brad and Teresa Stevenson, at $2,500. That is absolutely beautiful. Brad and Teresa, you're just a patriarch and a matriarch of San Clemente, and I love you dearly. Thank you for that wonderful donation. It's beautiful to see San Clemente take care of oneself, to take care of one another. That's what makes San Clemente special. It's a tightly bonded community. Yes, we've grown over the years, but that doesn't change who we are. It doesn't change our character because we are our own version of character. We define who we are, not anybody else. We are the best version of ourselves right here and right now, and we're only about 14,000 and change shy of our goal tonight. So don't let your mind settle. Our hearts and our souls are called to be more, to give more, to appreciate more, and to make every moment meaningful. That is the gift called life. And I challenge you to be the best version of yourself right now, to preserve and protect life, to protect your community, and you deserve all the gratitude in the world to come together and be a part of something truly remarkable. Let's make that remarkable moment together right here and right now by having the courage of your conviction to simply act on the kindness and act in what you feel to be true and what you feel to be right and what you feel to be a good choice for you and your community. That's all we want, is for you to embody everything that San Clemente stands for and live up to the reputation of community that this community has established. Continue to give throughout the course of this program. We are so proud and we are so grateful for all these acts of wonderful generosity, and we're coming up just under $14,000 of our goal of hitting $50,000 in our Fund a Need tonight. Thank you, Karen Schnell, for your donation of $250. Ultimately, if you can give, you should give, at whatever amount is meaningful to you. As we march through the rest of our program, I want to tell you about our next live auction item, the Kawasaki Off-Road Adventure for 4. Let's take a look. After being cooped up for these past few months, there's truly nothing more enticing than an outdoor adventure from Kawasaki Motors, and they're rolling out the red carpet for our next winning bidder with the ultimate off-road day trip for 4. Kawasaki Motors Corp USA has crafted a VIP off-roading experience in Lake Arrowhead in an industry-leading Kawasaki Teryx KRX 1000 side-by-side vehicle. This game-changing Teryx KRX 1000 series inspires confidence with terrain-taming combination of power and performance and capability. Built from the ground up to be the ultimate sports side-by-side, the Teryx KRX 1000 lineup is not to be denied by the world's toughest trails. This game-changing, wonderful side-by-side series inspires confidence with terrain-taming combination of power, performance, and capability at an unprecedented level of comfort and superior build quality of Kawasaki side-by-side. You got everything you need to push the limits for an adventure up in Lake Arrowhead for 4 people. What a wonderful guys trip this could be. What a wonderful couples experience this could be for 4 guests to receive a one-of-a-kind half-day guided adventure ride featuring a variety of off-road terrain and spectacle views. All guests will receive premium riding gear, Kawasaki apparel, a boxed lunch, and drinks out on the trail, professional photos to share and remember this exciting experience. The event will include a product familiarization and safety briefing before heading out on the trails to ensure a safe and fun experience in your side-by-side for 4 people. KMC will also take multiple COVID-19 safety precautions and handle all the legwork, leaving you with all the fun and none of the hassle. Plus, enjoy everything there is to enjoy in Arrowhead, from boating, restaurants, mountain biking, hiking, fishing, golfing, and more. Currently, Mimi Holcomb is in the lead at 2250. Don Donnelly coming in second place at 2000, followed by Kristen Massamiri. What a fun last name to say. Kristen Massamiri at 1750. Mimi Holcomb is currently in the lead at 2250. Hurry up and place your bids at 2500 to enjoy a wonderful 4-person side-by-side experience in Lake Arrowhead. Mimi Holcomb is in the lead, and you have until 8:45 to place your bids. Up next is our final live auction package. You have your choice between one of 2 amazing sound system packages from our good friends at Sonance. This local company was the inventor of architectural audio speakers, the in-wall, the in-ceiling speakers. Make your home or yard the envy with all the state-of-the-art sound system. Let's learn a little bit more about the indoor and outdoor packages you can choose from in tonight's live auction.
These 2 amazing packages, the Outdoor Garden Series system and the 5.1 surround system, are going to enhance your sound experience inside or outside your home. It's your choice. The 5.1 system is going to bring the entertainment indoors with amazing sounding surround sound that can blend into your home looking like it should belong. With 5 in-ceiling speakers and 1 subwoofer, this system will enhance family time, catch up on TV, experience sporting events, and make movies come to life in your own home. We also have the Sonance Garden Series outdoor system. This 8.1 speaker system comes with 8 satellite speakers and 1 subwoofer, and has been designed to provide even, balanced music throughout your outdoor area while blending into your environment. But that's not all. This package includes a Sonos amplifier to power the system and bring full control of your music on any smart device, giving you access to all of your favorite music content from all of your favorite music apps. So whether it's a quiet evening watching the sunset or pool time with the family, great sound can accompany you in any activity. This system is valued at $3,500. I know some of you are asking, how am I going to install this? Well, don't worry about it, because Best Buy and Geek Squad are going to be taking care of that. They're going to be donating the installation with a value of over $1,000. So bring your backyard or home theater to life, enhance your time with friends and family, and even make chores more enjoyable with one of these systems.
Sonance is truly a step ahead when it comes to indoor and outdoor crystal clear sound, and the opportunity to create a state-of-the-art sound system is truly a one-of-a-kind opportunity, as this package includes installation from Best Buy and the Geek Squad. Currently, David Smith is in the lead at $2,250 for a package that has a value north of $4,000, as well as Jennifer Rosales coming in at $2,000, Greg Rosalino at $1,750, and David Smith at $1,500. So get yourself in the lead and place your bids on the final live auction package that is closing at 8:45. You have approximately 7 minutes or so to hurry up and place your bids, ladies and gentlemen, on an incredible indoor-outdoor system for the best movies, games, sports, outdoor concerts, multimedia content, family rooms, living rooms, backyards, you name it. It's the best in sound and has been for over 30 years, and it's our home headquartered here in San Clemente, California. That's what I've been saying, for our community and by our community. Absolutely love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, We have reached your last chance to vote for who you think will win in Club Kids Jeopardy. Will it be $10 to vote for Benny, Sochi, or Grace? And if you guess, by entering and paying $10, you'll be automatically entered into a chance to win an Amazon gift card. My wife has what I like to call Amazonnesia, where the package arrives and she has no idea what it was. Kids, you can wager all of your points or none of your points or anywhere in between. Simply write down your answer and the amount you wish to wager on this final Jeopardy question. And the question is, this wellness program gives youth opportunities to take charge of their personal health and wellness through sports and other physical activities. While the kids compete in this final wager round, I want to thank all of our winners and bidders who will be winning at live auction starting at 8:45, in which it will close. And remind you that you can continue to give and bid in our silent auction and Fund a Future, which will remain open until Monday at 8 p.m. And there are some absolutely wonderful items in tonight's silent auction. So far, we're at $37,620. Thank you to the Nelson family, Karen Nelson, for your $500 donation. I really want to push to see us reach that $50,000, and we're only about $12,380 to go. So hurry up and place your bids, and right now is your very last chance to make Fund a Future donations. If you do so right now, you receive double the entries to win a Murph bike or $1,000 Visa gift card. You will still receive one entry for every $50 you give until Monday at 8 p.m. But this is your final opportunities as our contest wraps up to give in our Fund a Future to enter in to receive double entries for that Murph bike or that $1,000 Visa gift card. Okay, let's see if our contestants came up with the correct answer. Coming in third place was Benny at the end of Double Jeopardy. Benny, how much did you wager and what is your answer? Show it to the camera, please. Hold it up. The answer Benny gave, he wagered all 900 points. He gave ER as the answer. What is the correct answer to Final Jeopardy? It is Triple Play. Triple Play was the program. Sochi, let's see how much you wagered and what you wrote down.
I forgot to write something down, but...
We forgot to write something down, but we only wagered 200 points. Only a deficit of 200 points down. Didn't think to write anything down. Sometimes
I didn't know.
The only way to win is not to play. And coming in the first place at the end of Double Jeopardy was Grace. Grace, how much did you wager? A modest bound of 100 points. College bound. None of the children understood what the answer was, but they are all college bound in my mind because these are incredibly smart and bright kids. Give a big honk if you're out there at the drive-in, or give a big round of applause out there at home for Sochi, Benny, and Grace. Grace, you are the winner, and you are the first place winner of a $50 Outlet San Clemente gift card and a free week at our Learning Academy. And all contestants will be receiving backpacks with goodies, with pairs of Stance socks, oh, I'm so jealous, and a Starbucks gift card. Nothing like caffeine for children. Fantastic. I'm going to send it off and peace out and give it back to my good friend Terry Hughes. Thank you, Terry. Go ahead, finish this off, Terry.
Wow, what a night. What a night. Thank you, everybody. I can't name you all. We got a few more, I got some texts coming in about some people donating. Gary and Michelle, thank you. It's just going on and on. Thank you. We're going to keep this going. Good night.
Girls Club.
Thank you. Thanks for supporting my club. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for supporting my club. Thank you. Thank you.